I'm here in my front garden, and I'm going to let you see my beautiful lavender crepe myrtle. It's so beautiful right now. On each side I have a crepe myrtle bush in different color. It's like a bright pink, and going over to the right here, this is the same kind of bush here, but it's in full sun, so it's got lots more color on it. Here's the front of the tree. Actually, you're looking towards the street here, and it's loaded with blooms. And I'm going to get in here and I'm going to show you some of the bark. It's absolutely beautiful. It's the kind of bark that peels back, and it's got lots of beautiful interest on it, and it's shaped really pretty. So I just love it. I even love it in the winter time. Just lots of interesting little different things going on with it. Here's the crepe myrtle out by my road here. And then, so down below is a sunshine ligustrum, my weeping blue atlas cedar. I'm training it on a circular trellis there. I think it's going to be really pretty once it grows in. I'm excited to see it. I'm going to go back here and I'm going to show you a little bit of my garden out here. There's some tiger lilies. I had to take a close-up on those. Those are so pretty. Just a beautiful little tiger lily, and some daylilies there. My tree again with a butterfly bush behind it. Some Russian sage that's all in, it's blooming, and it looks just beautiful with the yellow. And then another view of my crepe myrtles. I have 4 of them planted. So they stayed little, and I believe it's because my ground is so rocky. And believe it or not, this is a boulder that the PG&E pulled out of my ground a couple of years ago. Here is my little hydrangea and hosta garden. These are my Oakleaf hydrangeas. I have 3 of them planted in here. And guess what, guys? It's working. I draped some mint bush, cut some limbs off, and drape them over my hostas and my hydrangeas. And the deer have been in here because we can see their footprints, but they haven't taken any bites out of my plants. So I'm so excited about that. It's actually working. So yeah. That was such a great idea. And here's my begonias. They're so pretty and bright. A little bird bath in the middle there with my little angel statue. And this is a dogwood tree that we planted last year. After the fire came through, our friends brought us a couple of these dogwood trees, and we planted this one here, and it's working as well. The mint bush is draped in there so that the deer won't take any bites off of it. We still have the chicken wire laying down below. I may not use it because since the mint bush is working, so we'll see. My petunias in my pots here are getting a little leggy, and it looks like we might have a little bit of bud worms going damaged, because see the little hole in it? That's probably a bud worm, and I think I've seen some of their little droppings in there. So I wanted to go ahead and show you how to pinch back the petunias if you don't know how to, if you've never seen anybody, so that when they don't get leggy. So I'm going to start right here. This one isn't open, but it should probably be open tomorrow. But there's usually 3 little buds. See this one, it will probably open tomorrow, and then there's one here and one in the middle. So what you do is you take that one in the middle like that, and you pinch it off like that. Get rid of that bud, and that will keep it from going out and being leggy through there. Pretty neat little trick there. I never knew before I started watching garden videos. So just wanted to share that, and if you've never heard that before. Here's actually some, I planted these a couple weeks ago, and I've been trying to keep them pinched back. And these are probably a little bit more, you can see the little bit better here. See, here's a bud, and then here's 2. 1 and 2. So you want to get rid of this middle one right there. And just pinch it off. If I could do it with one hand. Yeah, so you get rid of that. These are the ones that I planted in the obelisk, and they're loving it. They love the heat. They just been growing really well in here. Yeah, they're only, I think they're less than 2 weeks old. And when I planted them, I tried not to smash them because those obelisks are pretty heavy there, and they're doing really well. Now there's probably budworms in my hanging baskets. I've been just letting them go because this one here hangs over the milkweed, and I didn't want to spray it with any kind of anything because of the butterflies landing on this milkweed. And so we'll just probably go ahead and take those hanging baskets down and plant it up with something else. So that's the next project I need to do. Here are my vinca, so pretty. And I need to get in here and weed the grass. I believe that's called crabgrass in between my little walkway there. This whole thing is just crabgrass. And in this flower bed, I have to throw some cardboard down because the grass will come up, and I just keep it picked out as best as I can. This grass is a pain, so I just kind of every once in a while try to keep it picked out. There's another little bunch of it here. It's super easy to keep clean if you keep at it, but you just got to keep at it. It's not too bad. That the roots just go underneath and shoot up wherever they want, so you just kind of have to pick them out when you can. And I wanted to show you our frog pond tonight. Isn't this beautiful? I haven't heard any frogs lately, but I'm sure that they're around. There's a little pump in there that we just attach to a hose, and it shoots up out of there and makes a really pretty little water sound and keeps the water just kind of moving, keeps the air in the pond for the frogs. And the log you see there is from the Orville Lake, and sometimes they throw the logs out of the water, and they don't care if you collect them. And so I saw that log and I thought it was a pretty one. Brought it home and put it across the pond here and planted some little flowers in the middle there, ground cover. This is Sugar. She came to say hi. Hi, Sugar. How are you? He likes to come and say hi to me every once in a while and get some pets. Huh. Yeah, you're a sweet girl. Yes, you are. Now this walkway leads up past this little arbor. Here is our pool. And it's just an above ground pool that we enjoy when the weather's really hot, which is going to be this week. We have our weather's going to be over 100 degrees for 5 days. So this pool comes in handy and it feels really good right now. So we'll be doing that this week, probably every evening that we can. And I'm thinking about doing something in this area where the bark is. And I'm not too sure what we'll do, but I want to stand back here and have you look up here. And I'm thinking boxwoods. Oh, my lights just came on my fence there. I'm thinking boxwoods, or maybe some kind of like standard rose, something. I'm excited about designing it, and I'm just kind of thinking maybe I should do both sides the same. I don't know. We have a little table here to sit at in the evenings or when it's not too hot. I'm not sure. What do you guys think? Well, I'll walk around here. Funny thing about these dahlias here, they're beautiful, but they all bloom at one time, and then I've been just kind of pulling them off because they're spent, and then they have tons more blooms on them, and this is the third time that they've done this, and so it takes them a while, but then they all bloom at once, and it's a beautiful sight, just a beautiful sight. And so this one's So one of my next projects is replacing these lights. They've been here for a while, and some of them have gone dim and burned out. So I was wanting to replace them with some other lights. And what I think I'm going to do is, so those are the new lights, is I'm going to leave the old lights, and I'm going to put up the new lights in between the old lights. So there'll be double lights around it. That way I won't have to replace the old lights yet. And then if they do burn out, it'll be fine. This is my chandelier, and it's not a very good light source. So one day I would love to get a beautiful antique hanging chandelier, probably later than sooner.